So let me answer number one. I think there's broad range of views on the reason that the wall is a bad idea in the Democratic caucus. I think some people think it is an immorality, as the speaker has said. She doesn't think it reflects our values as a country. I've not used that word. That's not why I principally oppose it. I oppose it because I don't think it works. I think it's immoral, frankly, to spend $5.7 billion on something that's not going to secure our border. I'd rather spend that money on more agents, on cargo inspections, on Coast Guard personnel, things that will actually work rather than just fulfilling a campaign promise, from my view. So I think there's a range of views on that in the Democratic caucus. My view is it's not cost effective, it won't achieve the objective, and there are much smarter ways to spend that money to secure our border. Israel is a very different border. It's 100 miles, and by the way, they have tunnels underneath their walls, so the effectiveness is an open question. So I think you could disagree about whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. The one thing I think there should be no disagreement about, you don't shut the government down to achieve that objective. And I think that's the bottom line. We have this debate. I couldn't disagree with you more, and I really appreciate you sharing your thoughts. I couldn't disagree with you more in the Electoral College. I think the notion that we are not a place where every person has an equal vote, that somehow there has to be some scheme to rig it one way or another, is so fundamentally disrespectful of the American people, it's hard for me to embrace that. It's like, we have a very simple proposition in this country. Every single person's vote counts the same. That's what it should be. That is not the case. Abolishing the Electoral College will make sure every single person, whether you live in California, Wisconsin, Minnesota, it counts the same. Right now it doesn't. And I don't think that worked. There was a reason the Electoral College was created, and it's not a good one. It wasn't some brilliant idea from our founding fathers. It was about slave states. So like the idea of like, oh, we don't want to disrupt this because it was some... So I respectfully disagree, and I take it you wouldn't vote to abolish it, but I'm a proud sponsor of abolishing the Electoral College. Yeah.